Bali. What do I think about Bali? Yeah, I mean, like most people in Singapore, I've visited Bali. It is a great place to work remotely. From a tax point of view, Indonesia is probably one of the more tax disadvantaged jurisdictions in our neighborhood because, as Bunya pointed out, Singapore operates on territorial tax. So you tax on your Singapore source income only as an American. So, for example, if you left your rental property behind in California, that is not necessarily going to be taxed by Singapore. And if you sell it, it's not going to be taxed by Singapore. But if it is that you were tax resident in Indonesia, the rental income from your US property is going to be taxed. And if you sold your home in the US, it's going to be taxed. And Indonesia also requires that you have a declaration of foreign assets. So you need to declare all your assets in the world on your Indonesian tax return. So it is a pretty aggressive jurisdiction from a tax perspective compared to Singapore, or even compared to Malaysia, which is also residence tax, high marginal tax rate, but it's still territorial tax, sorry. So you're not going to be taxed on income that arises outside of Malaysia if you're thinking about Penang or KL. Similarly with Thailand, Thailand is a popular destination for remote workers as well, if you have that option of working remotely from your Singapore employer. And Thailand also has a form of territorial tax. It's a bit more nuanced, but it does exist. So, Thailand could be an option, as well as the Philippines. As long as you don't hold a Filipino passport, as a foreigner working remotely, it could be tax advantage and territorial as well. So there are other options aside from Indonesia if you're open to it, but of those in the neighborhood, Indonesia and by extension Bali is probably one of the more aggressive ones. So, but of course it's obviously more than a tax conversation, but I'm just commenting on the tax side of things. What else is you're asking about? Okay, now he or she's asking about working remotely from Dubai. Dubai has always been popular, and it became the Emirates, United Arab Emirates, so all 7 Emirates, of which Dubai is probably the most famous one, became even more popular during the recent health troubles, the COVID crisis. And a lot of people did, set up shop in Dubai, and I have Dubai residence as well, so I go back and forth. It is popular, and it's the simplest one because it's not even territorial tax, it's just no taxes, zero tax. So it is a popular jurisdiction. And when they say zero tax, it means zero tax. But because you're American, I'm assuming you're American, yeah, it makes it simpler, but you don't get away from anything because you still obviously have your US tax returns. Also keep in mind that banking in the Emirates isn't the same as banking in Singapore. The quality of the banks aren't what it is in Singapore. Depending on the nature of your business, the network of tax treaties isn't available to you. And because you're not going to be paying taxes, that creates other issues which we can get into in a consult, and probably out of scope for here. But Dubai, if you want to consider Dubai, that's up to you. It will be simpler from a tax point of view, but there are other complications that you probably need to talk through.
So if you're a 6, 7, or 8-figure investor, entrepreneur, or business owner who needs a tailor-made solution from a qualified team of professionals, we can help you achieve the international lifestyle, the freedom, and even the tax savings you're looking for. Visit us at htj.tax and live that international life.